damn it, I know this material, but the CFA Institute's crazy. They don't know how to ask questions. I'm talking to the folks who are struggling with this. There's no reason why you should be struggling with this. Okay? If you've got background in accounting or finance, you've gone through and you've passed other courses, why should this be a roadblock? Okay? And it's not the way CFA Institute's asking questions and the fact that they've cut down the number of questions and the curriculum is expanded. Those are all excuses, okay? And as a matter of fact, that works for us because it torpedoes a lot of the pretenders, okay? So what my candidates and my students, gain the benefit of is really just seeing through all of those distractions, getting right onto the task and going through and passing, and that's it. And that's really the ultimate goal. And that's what I want to do for you. I've been teaching CFA for over 20 years. So I've been going through the curriculum year after year. I've helped a lot of candidates over the years. Many of my students are now in positions as analysts, portfolio managers, VP positions. They've gone on to build rewarding careers in the financial services industry. So that's really the point of what I want to talk about. Okay? The CFA program is just a stepping stone. Okay, I don't want anybody to think of it as anything else. Okay, this is just a credential which can help you get a job or help you get a promotion to move up along your career. That's it. Okay, there's a lot of information that's great. It's nice to know, but really what you really have to take away is the ultimate use of the CFA charter. It is simply that requirement now for the industry. So my approach here is to learn enough to pass. Okay? If you share that vision, then we're going to get along well and you're really going to benefit from what I have to offer. Trying to master all this material, that's great. That's really noble, but it's most likely not realistic. I can tell you a lot of the students that I work with, they're at level 2. They've gone through level 1, they had no problem. They hit level 2 and now trouble hits. They studied, they failed. They don't know why they failed and they're stuck. So they come to me and we start to talk about learning enough to pass, changing the way that they view this curriculum from trying to master all of the material to learning how to apply your knowledge simply to answer the questions. Okay, you might say, what's the point of that? Okay, I'm telling you, listen, I was a university prof for years. I understand the value of learning and what it really means. This is nowhere near that type of task. Okay, so this is simply an industry requirement. If you want to get into the financial services industry, you want to be an analyst, portfolio manager, you want to move up to that next level, that's all that it is, nothing else. It's really competitive, and that's why a lot of candidates are going for it. Okay, there it is. Are you really going to use every single item that you learn in the curriculum in your career? No, okay, nobody does. I mean, maybe I do because I teach it, but not too many other people. So I can tell you that you're going to build your expertise as you develop your career. And that's where you're really going to do your learning. So if you don't know what a t-test is, or you really don't understand what the coefficient of determination is, it's not a worry. And don't worry about that. I'd rather have you pass the exams, earn the charter, and build your career than be somebody who's walking around saying, damn it, I know this material, but the CFA Institute's crazy. They don't know how to ask questions. I hear that all the time. No, it's not that they don't know how to ask questions. It's that candidates are studying and they don't understand how to answer the questions. In the CFA curriculum, there's a lot of inconsistencies. The readings are written by different authors, and they have different ways of approaching things. If you're at level 3, you can see that clearly in the fixed income material. And you've got to learn how to handle this on the exam. So that's what I do. I help point this out to people and say, look, under these circumstances, when you see these signals, here's how you approach it. When you see this other set of signals, here's how you approach it. You want to sit down and have a cup of coffee after the exam and really dive into it? No problem. I've got a stack of books. We can go through it. Hey, nobody ever calls, okay? Why? They're interested in earning the charter. They're interested in building a career. And I can tell you that over 20 years, I've got a lot of students out there who are in VP positions, like I said, analyst positions. They've built their careers. They understand, and they figured it out really quickly. And they said, wow, okay, I understand what it's about now. It's just about passing. So if you share this viewpoint, I invite you to take a look at my materials, okay, see the difference, see how I can help you. I mean, it'll certainly relieve a lot of stress when you start to go through material that you can read, you can understand. I use plain language. I'm staying away from the technical verbiage. I really just want you to know how to apply your knowledge so you can answer those questions. If you have any questions at all, post them below or send me an email. Hey, reach out. I'm happy to answer them. I have discussions all the time and talk to candidates, but I can tell you this. I don't want you to wait until you get to level 2 and you fail, or you get to level 3 and you fail 2 or 3 times and you just can't crack the code there. Hey, let's do it now. I mean, you don't want to spend another year or 6 months, going through this again. Okay. So the exam date, it's only getting closer. So let's do this.